Correct another Muslim if you know you're perfect. Do not judge. If you see someone doing something haram, it's wise to shut your mouth. Just because they are committing one sin that you've managed to avoid doesn't give you the right to act all pious and correct them. You sin too, maybe even more than them. You've heard this before, right? But that's not how it works in Islam. In Islam, it's a duty for me and you to remind another Muslim when they're going astray. Allah says in Surah Imran, let there arise among you a group inviting to all that is good, enjoining what is right, and forbidding what is wrong. They are the successful ones. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, whoever among you sees an evil, let him change it with his hand. If he cannot, then with his tongue. And if he cannot, then with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith. So correcting a fellow Muslim isn't arrogance, it isn't pride or acting holy, it's a duty. But there's a way to do it. Do it with respect, with kindness and sincerity. The Prophet, peace be upon him, never shamed sinners, but he didn't stay silent either. He guided, he advised, he reminded. You don't need to be perfect to correct someone, because if perfection were a requirement, no one would ever remind anyone. And before correcting anyone, remember there's a difference between correcting with humility and correcting with pride. Advise, don't attack. Remind, don't humiliate. Guide, don't condemn. And always remember this: if someone corrects you, they're not judging you, they're not saying they're better than you. They're simply doing their duty as a Muslim.